both in terms of the system we have in place at the moment and in terms of what the governor has proposed. Just a little bit of my background. I've been employed in public schools in New York for more than 25 years, as a teacher for 13 years, as a principal for 8 years, and currently as superintendent of the Edmenston School District for the past 4 years. I've had many experiences evaluating and being evaluated as a professional, and I'm a firm believer in a rigorous and fair evaluation system. For almost all of the 200-year history of public education in New York, local districts have had the right to evaluate their employees as they see fit. Local control is a fundamental principle of public education, and as regards employee evaluation, the merit of local control is that our Board of Education members and our staff know our communities, know our students, know our employees, and are therefore in the best position to know what is suitable. Over the past 15 years, with the advent of No Child Left Behind, Race to the Top, and the Common Core tests, central education policymakers at the national level have increasingly imposed their uniform vision of accountability for local school teachers and principals, irrespective of very local conditions or of the interests and concerns of students and parents. Furthermore, the recent changes in APPR at the state level have imposed an unscientific and arbitrary use of state tests to score and rank and sort teachers into categories of effective, ineffective, etc. The APPR system we have currently is not a valid and reliable indicator of true teacher-principal performance, and the governor's proposed changes make a bad APPR system much worse. To me, this is the heart of it. The governor proposes that state test scores comprise 50% of a teacher's total evaluation score, as compared to 20% of the current flawed system. This would ensure that a few days of testing in the spring of each year would be the primary focus of instruction for an entire school year. I personally do not know anyone, teacher, parent, or administrator, who believes the primary focus on 1 or 2 tests constitutes a valid assessment or instructional system for our students for an entire school year. I believe that this proposal can only be interpreted as a brazen attempt to discredit our teachers, administrators, students, and schools based on an unfair and invalid evaluation. Another distressing aspect of the governor's proposals is the concept of the independent evaluator to conduct observations of teachers and principals. This seems to be based on the governor's erroneous perception that local school administrators have been unjustifiably generous with evaluations. The fact is that Governor Cuomo is the primary architect of the evaluation system that is currently in place. He claimed 2 years ago that this APPR system would improve the performance of our schools. The results of this flawed system have been very similar in districts throughout the state, despite the 700 locally negotiated APPR plans, which suggests that the design of the APPR law is flawed, not its implementation is flawed. The fundamental flaws of this current law, 3012C, are the direct result of rushing changes through without sufficient consideration and of local APPR plans being rushed through under the threat of loss of funding. Based on the results of APPR up to now, I would say that rushing and threatening do not seem to be sound strategies to develop solid policies with regard to something as important as teacher evaluation. A different approach. In order to properly address the issue of teacher-principal evaluation, I believe that a commission of true education experts, by which I mean public school teachers, public school parents, public school administrators, public school board of education members, and respected scholars of public education, should be convened this was supposed to be now and report out by June 1st. That's clearly rushed. They were even threatening at one point with the whole date. It makes no sense. It's much more important that we get this right than we do it quicker. Quote Ryder, fast is good, but accuracy is everything. We owe it